Dragon's story begins in a forest without rain. It's in Mondstadt. There's a strange book. They will descend upon the Cliff of Prophecy. We are going to start it in focused experience mode, obviously. Ooh. And just to clarify, this is the temporary event right now. Summertide Scales and Tales. So, that's where we're headed. I hope. Sit down. Wait. Sit down. There we go. Flip through the pages. There wasn't any frame, we just show up here. Also, what is the stance that we're sitting in right now? What happened?
No idea. Paimon just woke up and then we were here. Oh, Paimon's head is all dizzy.
Alrighty.
The scenery here looks different too. Oh, what should we do, traveler? Please don't tell Paimon someone abducted us and brought us to some strange place that we can never leave.
Calm down, Paimon. Let's take a look around first.
You're right. Better to think of this as the beginning of a new adventure.
You don't sound very confident.
Thank goodness you're still here. If Paimon woke up alone, she probably would be trembling in a tree hollow.
Don't worry, I won't leave you alone, Paimon. Page 1.
Let's follow this path for now. We might be able to meet someone and figure out what this place is all about.
This is Kirara's envisaged echo that's behind me. It's not anything special about the event area. There it is. Whatever this thing is. Ooh, do we think that their compass works here? I don't think so. I don't think it worked in the last summer event.
Did those plants by the road look weird to you? It almost looked like they were made of paper. And those two frogs over there? Yeah, they look like pieces of origami.
Oh, by the shade of a lotus leaf
What a
stream.
voice.
Don't tell me you forgot how to jump.
I didn't forget, Firecracker. I'm just not sure if what I remember is correct.
Next thing you know, you'll have forgotten how to sing, much less notate a score. You still remember why we call you Stream, don't you?
Yeah, because I've got a great singing voice. Although these days, the name seems more ironic than anything.
Not just a great voice, one that evokes the gentleness of early morning dewdrops flowing into a spring. So cheer up and make the jump over. If you're still unsure, just use that roll of magic thread. I won't laugh.
Why did we just zoom in on the
Now,
frog's
don't
butt?
tell me you've forgotten how to use that as well.
I haven't forgotten everything, Firecracker. Your name, for instance. It's kind of hard to forget that you're named after your fiery temper. Now do me a favor and pipe down for a second. I'll be right over.
You saw that too, right? Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
I saw some talking paper frogs. The paper frogs jumped away.
This place is getting more confusing by the second. Anyway, why don't we go after those two frogs? They didn't look evil or anything. Plus, they might be able to help us out.
They might be able to help us out. Fair enough. Whoa. That's cool. Chest. Gotta go get the chest. But I must follow the paper frogs. Chest.
Ooh,
That was a bird.
maybe I could curl up inside this box.
What kind of trees are these? Nothing trees. They do not give me anything for breaking them. I will continue along with the frogs. Ooh, lily pads. Popped up.
Guess we're not catching up to those frogs. They were so fast. Paimon couldn't even tell where they hopped off to in the end.
Excuse me, honored travelers. Did you come from the Cliff of Prophecy, perchance?
Prophecy?
The chubby paper hamster just talked.
Chubby? Who are you calling chubby?
If the frogs can talk, why wouldn't this guy be able to
Like
talk?
a thicker layer of paper on me, that's all. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Armand, and I'm an elder of the Forest of Blessings. I've been waiting here for the hero of prophecy to arrive.
Traveler, could you pinch Paimon just to make sure she's not still dreaming?
I think I need pinching as well.
Pinching, you say? Oh, I can help with that. Although you'll have to get a little closer. My arms are rather short.
Very self-aware little guy. Made of paper.
That's all right. We just need a minute
Tiny arms.
to collect ourselves. Okay, let's think things through. We know for sure this isn't the world we're familiar with. The talking paper animals and all the paper trees and plants make that pretty clear.
The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to the world. That is what the prophecy says.
The prophecy? This world?
Dearie me, I completely forgot to introduce you to this world, didn't I? And here I am, getting all excited by the arrival of the hero. You'll have to excuse me. This old brain isn't what it once was. All shell and no nuts.
All shell and no nuts.
Oh, perhaps my once glossy paper has faded past the point of no return.
It's okay, really. You can just tell us all about this world now.
Let me think. Where should I even begin? Pretty much forgotten everything that happened in the past. Right. I believe the story circulating along the pulp of this forest goes as follows. A long, long time ago, 3 goddesses created this world and named it Simulanka. The
Simulanka.
goddess of creation, who presides over matter and magic, created the mountains and rivers and gave us life. Her powers also paved the way for Simulanka to exist in numerous worlds. After the goddess of creation came the goddess of prophecy, with dominion over the stars.
Dominion over the
course of
stars.
fate itself. She induced the sky to spin and the earth to move. Even to this day, her statue still stands tall at the highest point of Constellation Metropole. The final goddess was the goddess of fate, she who reigns over all treasured tales and dearest wishes. She bestowed upon us the fierce and everlasting feelings of love and hate, and showed us the meaning of death and hope.
Wild.
Whoa, they all seem super impressive. Sounds like they really did a lot.
Of course, all new residents of Simulanka come to the forest to thank the goddess of creation for founding this world, and travel to Constellation Metropole to witness the divinations of the goddess of prophecy's numerous oracles. After that, they make their way to the end of the world and tell the goddess of fate about their most cherished dreams. At least that's how it used to be.
How it used to be? Did something bad happen?
You mentioned something about restoring peace to this world.
Oh, yeah. That has to do with the hero you're waiting for, right?
Yes, this old brain of mine may have forgotten many things, but I will never forget the day the evil dragon descended upon our forest. It came down from the skies in an ominous black mist and ravaged our homeland. Its gigantic footprints can still be seen in the kingdom of breezes and bells. We're incredibly fortunate that no one was hurt.
Sounds terrifying.
The terror doesn't stop there, I'm afraid. Ever since the attack, the Calligraphy Tavern in the forest has been closed. No one knows why, but it's a catastrophe of the highest order for us. us, forest dwellers.
A catastrophe of the highest order? All because a tavern closed? If we were talking about Mondstadt here, Paimon might understand, but is it really all that serious?
If you can understand it somewhere
Goddess of
else,
creation above, we'd take even the greatest flood over the closure
then
of the tavern.
you don't know anything about here.
Wet paper will dry out with time. Fallen trees can be restored. But the Calligraphy Tavern is the only source of the magic tonic that sustains all creatures in the forest.
Magic what?
Magic tonic. It was gifted to the forest by the goddess of creation herself. A special potion that helps us maintain our vitality.
Shoot. What happens if you stop drinking it?
Well, our bodies will gradually crumple and become brittle until they eventually disintegrate entirely. Our colors will fade and we'll start to lose our memory until we can't even remember our own names.
Oh no.
But wait, Grandpa Almond, does that mean you've already...
Oh, I'm afraid so. The color has all but completely faded from my paper. To be honest, all I really remember is that I'm supposed to wait here for the hero of prophecy. But I've already forgotten who gave me that order to begin with.
Then we've got to act fast! How can we help?
Oh, brave Pixie. May the goddess of fate reward you and your friend for your kindness. Could it be you're the heroes I've been waiting for all along?
I thought you already
Not
told us
sure
that we
how
were.
know that. Plus, we can't even remember how we got here, so it's not looking too promising.
We were just following the road and then ended up here. We were trying to find a way back to our world.
Well, this is turning out to be quite the conundrum for old Almond Brain here. The prophecy never mentioned anything like that. For now, why don't you come with me to the Hut of Blessings? Our forest fairy lives there. Maybe she'll know what to do.
Whoa, a forest fairy? Like one that knows magic?
Oh, you betcha. She's prophesized to join the hero on their journey.
Well, then she sounds like exactly the kind of person we need. Please lead the way, Grandpa Almond.
Alrighty. Let's get this teleporter and see how many primos it gives me. Oh, nice. Those Farina drops.
That meadow over there looks pretty strange.
Well, that's what the Calligraphy Tavern looks like. Now it's lost all of its color.
It's so dark. Wait, who's blocked the exit? What is this? Unsure. Oh. Okay. I'm going up there now. Can I move this right now? Do not appear to have the ability. Whatever.
This is the place. If you could just wait a moment, the fairy should be...
Traveler! Paimon!
They know us.
Paimon knows that voice.
It's Nilu.
It's really you!
Yep, same here. Maybe calm down a bit first.
Sorry.
So Nilu is the forest fairy? Well, you certainly look the part.
Your outfit is lovely. It's perfect for you.
Thank you. To be honest, I'm still getting used to it. It's the weirdest thing. I remember I was reading a book at the Grand Bazaar, and then I guess I must have fallen asleep at some point because, well, then I woke up dressed like this. And in my dream, someone spoke to me. They said, "You are the fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Now go, save the forest with your magic." At first,
You
thought
got a
this whole
direction?
world was just part of the dream, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to wake up. I couldn't find anyone I knew from the real world either.
Sounds similar to what happened with us. We also have no idea how we got here.
Anyway, sorry for my reaction back there. I got a bit too excited when I saw you two.
It's okay, we totally understand. We were looking for a way out too. At least we know we're not alone.
Oh, blessed be the goddess of fate above. You're already friends with the fairy of the forest.
You just gathered that?
Thank you so much for bringing my friends here. Could you let the others know I'm coming? I'll head over right away.
Of course, leave it to me. Hey ho, pistachio.
Hey ho,
Today
pistachio.
truly is a blessed day.
Wow, Nilu. Looks like you made short work of getting to know the locals.
Well, when I arrived here yesterday, Grandpa Ullman told me all about the state of this world. Since they think of me as their forest fairy, I just felt like I had to try to help them.
Oh, so you mean like using some kind of forest magic to repair the tavern?
Unfortunately, I don't know how to use the magic of this world. I've tried using my vision, but it doesn't seem to work here. If the books stored in this hut are anything to go by, this seems to be the place where the goddess of creation first made the townspeople of this forest. She folded the pages of books into small origami animals, gave them life with her magic, and with time, that's how the Forest of Blessings took shape.
Maybe one of the books here could teach us how to use magic.
I read them all, but only found one reference to magic.
Just the
The
one.
incantation, abracadabra, means to create what I say. This is a world made up of words, where fantastical powers can be wielded by all.
Okay, so basically everyone in this world can use magic? That's nice, but still kind of vague.
Yeah, from the other books I read, it seems like this goddess really likes to play fast and loose with the details.
What a statement.
So, what should we do now? Didn't you say you were going somewhere, Nilu?
Oh, yes. I was going to help some of the other residents of the forest. They've been busy making preparations to reopen the tavern, so I thought I could help out.
Got it. Guess we should just focus on what we can do for now.
This whole thing is making me pretty nervous, actually. It's like I've been pushed on stage without being taught the choreography. Since I'm already wearing the costume, though, I might as well try to play the part. It's what a professional dancer would do. And who knows?
Very professional.
Maybe I'll find my own magic along the way. All I can do is try, right?
At least you're optimistic.
We'll be there to cheer you on too.
Thank you. Then let's go.
Oh, the book is opening. Boreal flurry, not furry. Okay, I was like, Force of Blessings is a particularly passionate flying squirrel. Not yet unlocked. Not yet unlocked. Okay. Zuri. Welcome on guests, welcome to the Forest of Blessings. Are you here for a jaunt, or are you here to see the Rain Song Pond jumping competition? Whatever the case may be, may you enjoy your time here. Do remember to avoid the giant dragon, who can come knocking at any time. Don't let him get in the way of your travels. Truth be told, I wanted to give him some paper models, thought it might improve his mood, perhaps keep him from blowing my shelves over again, but he doesn't seem the least bit interested in listening to me, simply flying off as he pleases, just as always. Oh my, I forgot to introduce you to my masterpiece, as well as this outstanding frame. Please look over here, have a look at this fantastical fabricator. Every paper model I've made up to this moment is inside. I've jumped across the entire world and made countless friends in my journey to craft them. For example, the flying squirrel Clonch, who would often drag me into wind currents to try flying, David, who loves paper models as I do, and of course, Alof, ever the stone-faced fellow. They were all generous enough to let me make paper models based off them, and that I might share these interesting toys with everyone. Alright then, grab these star scale coins, consider them welcome gift, then stuff them into the fabricator, and finally turn this handle. Let's see what the dewdrop shall bring you today. Let's use these coins up though, you'll have to find a way to get some more on your own if you want to continue turning that fabricator handle, that is. As to just how to get more, well, you can ask those good friends of mine. I'm sure they'll have an idea or two. After you get the present, you can exhibit them on the shelf behind me. Strictly speaking, it is the shelf that was the true impetus for my creation of the fantastical fabricator and paper models. But that telling of that tale is no simple thing. Should you so wish, I would be glad to share it with you. But for now, just start the fabricator up. Dream me dewdrops above willing. May you gain the gift you desire, and may your mood be uplifted for the rest of the day. Gotcha. Inside of the gotcha game. In the Summertide Scales and Tales event, you can use star cell coins gained from game modes within Mosaic Moments to create many model figurines and figurine fabrication. Fairy tale figures related to each region's theme can be mounted on said region's goods shelf. During the event, these figurines can be exchanged with and given to your friends. Let's see what I get. Ooh, it's a Pokeball. Ooh, that guy's sick. He belongs on upper level 2, obviously. Oh, I can't get up there. I can't see him. He's sick. That's all I have. I assume it's just all the way up here, yeah. Okay. Help the forest dwellers with Nilu. So now I come over here and I get to do this thing. Get wrecked. Paper.
Look, the forest fairy is here, and she brought her companions. Grandpa Almond was right. They do look promising.
Grandpa Almond was right. Oh, I took it off of auto. That's my bad.
Hello there, everyone. I heard you were working on the piping for the calligraphy tavern. Is there anything we can do to help?
Oh, we wouldn't dream of troubling you with our
Petty
problems, my
problems.
lady. Don't you worry. We have it all under control.
You sure about that? Because from where
You sure about that?
piping
You
is
sure
looking
about that?
pretty chaotic.
Yes. We have my careless friend to thank for that.
Not my careless
He promised we
friend.
could leave the pipe connecting to him, and, well, the results speak for themselves.
Unfortunate.
Hey, I just wanted to inspect each pipe. This is the network the magic tonic has to flow through. I was just trying to be thorough, so I disassembled the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah, and now you've forgotten how to put the thing back together. Have you been eating too many nuts again? Because you are what you eat.
You are a treat.
Please don't fight. I know everyone wants the tavern to reopen as soon as possible so that the forest can return to normal. So, why don't you let us help out?
Yeah, we're here anyway, so we might as well be helpful. We just need to reassemble these pipes, right?
Well, if you're offering... Basically, the pipes need to be connected properly to allow the magic tonic to flow through. If you put the wrong pipe in the wrong place, the tonic will get stuck halfway.
Attention to detail is key.
Says the guy who messed up the whole thing in the first place.
Wait. That's not in the right... What? Do I have to grab another pipe from somewhere? How do I do this? Am I going insane? Did I miss an instruction just now? Oh, okay. So I just have to stand here and flip it while it's going through that rotation. Hey. Give me my rewards.
Oh, amazing! You did it!
Now the tonic will flow into everyone's cups without getting stuck, right? Oh, gotta say though, Paimon is starting to get pretty curious about this magic tonic. Could she have a teeny tiny sip? Just a little taste, please?
Paimon, what are you doing?
It's not greed, it's curiosity.
Well, if it's really just one sip, I guess that would be fine.
Paimon, don't.
Just be careful. This is one of the last cups left in the entire forest. We're supposed to save it for our research.
Just a sip, promise.
Paimon.
Here goes.
What?
What was that? Oh, it's sticking to Paimon's tongue. Wait, is this just regular ink?
Ink and paper, huh?
Wait, does that mean what the legend says is true? The goddess of fate used ink to compose her stories on paper, and the goddess of creation used her power to bring those tales to life.
No wonder the tavern is so important to the forest.
Maybe the fading disorder occurs when the ink within the body dries up. That would explain why the beings here are forgetting their own stories. Oh.
I'm not really sure I can really wrap my head around this conversation, but there's no need to get all worked up on our behalf, my lady. With the pipe installed, I'm sure the tavern will be up and running in no time.
What do you mean, can't wrap your head around it? The fairy is recounting the story of how the goddesses gave us life. In fact, I've seen the goddess of creation with my own eyes.
With your own eyes?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way you're old enough to have met her. We're the same age, and I think I would know considering we went to tell our wishes to the goddess of fate together. So stop talking a load of paper mache.
A load of paper
Fine.
mache.
It was my grandfather, all right? He was the one that saw her.
What?
He said that one day after he finished work, he saw the goddess of creation grant us life with his own eyes. In her hands, she held the very paper used to form our bodies. She whispered something into the pages, and then suddenly a paper frog was born, ready to leap into the world. Oh, it was spectacular.
Ugh, cut the theatrics, will you? You weren't even there.
Wait, so that's it? Paimon thought creation magic would have a little bit more pizzazz.
Pizzazz.
So in your world, the creation of life is a much showier affair? Huh, I'm learning something new every day.
Me too.
Well, that's not exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
Magic doesn't have to be spectacular.
That's enough out of you. All your boasting is confusing our kind fairy.
Oh, no, it's all right. I actually think I understand the magic of this world a bit better now. Thank you.
The honor was all ours, milady.
Traveler, Paimon, we should make our way to the next location.
Let's make our way to the next location then. How does that sound? Okay. I told you I saw her. Pfft, as if. Whoa. I'll have to get up there anyway later, so might as well just grab this now. The flying swirl of the Kingdom of Breezes and Bells are adept flyers. Get close and use the interact button to work together with them and direct them through the garlands. Hold the attack button while in joint cooperation. Holding the attack button while in joint cooperation will display the flight path. Release the attack button and the flying swirl will attempt to pass through the garland along the path you indicated. Flying swirl will immediately turn back after reaching the end of its flight path. They will only stop in midair and await your use of the attack button to summon them back after they have hit flower balls. Okay. tea. Oh, okay. I'm tracking now. So then I'd come over here. This is neat. A neat little game mode.
Did someone drop their package?
I'm not getting distracted at all. Flowers that have curled in on this build for a nice nap. They will awaken and open after being hit by flying swirl impacts, character attacks, and other shocks. Having been so rudely awakened, they will show their immense displeasure by creating a current that can move garlands. So that's this thing. Nice.
Wow, I've never seen half the stuff in here before.
I'm just gonna grab this and then head back. I promise. Okay, maybe that's like a jump thing? It is. Neat. Ooh. I'll take these though.
Quietly now. The wind rises. How amusing.
He's a really low level, right? Like I'm not going crazy.
Wow, I've never seen half the stuff in here before.
Let's get up here and go talk to the next group. I'll make it there eventually. Probably could have just teleported, but it'll be fine. This is a nice area. I enjoy it. Uh-oh. Alright, what do you have for me now? Oh, stream. We're back to our original friends.
Oh, Stream! Your rhythm is off again! At this rate, it doesn't even matter if the tavern reopens. The band's not even going to get any gigs!
I'm sorry.
Hello there. I hope we aren't interrupting your rehearsal.
Wait, these are the two frogs we saw on the road a little while ago.
Oh, the forest fairy is here! For the love of lotus leaves and dewdrop Stream, you've really got to put in some effort now.
But
Oh, don't pressure yourselves on my account. Are you rehearsing for a show?
Sure are. You see, our group regularly performs for guests at the tavern. We've been out of work for quite some time,
That is fair.
the
I was still
closure and
talking.
all. But after hearing of the fairy's arrival yesterday, we figured we needed to get in
Neither
before
arrived a
and
whole
shape
day
right
before
away.
us.
I understand how you feel. Back at the Grand Bazaar, Zubair Theater's always busy with rehearsals too.
The Grand Bazaar? Do people there sing on lotus leaves as well?
Yeah, they do. And it's a really big one. You're the conductor of your group, aren't you? You remind me of Mr. Zubair.
Ah, then he must be an ambitious director. One who would do anything to avoid disappointing a single member of the audience. It's just...
Is there anything we can do to help you, Mr. Stream?
Oh, no. My problems are mine and mine alone. It's just, after the tavern closed, I somehow forgot how to sing. I'm always a few beats behind everyone else, and I keep singing out of key.
You were our trump card, our best singer by a mile.
I know, but...
So he is a victim of the fading disorder too?
Don't be sad, Mr. Stream.
Don't be
Whenever
sad,
I've
Mr.
forgotten
Stream.
important dance steps in the past, my friends at the Grand Bazaar always stick by my side to encourage me. They smile and patiently tell me everything's going to be okay. Then they play the melody for me over and over until the steps finally come back to me. Now it's our turn to help you.
We just need to help you remember how to sing, right? The Traveler's got a great sense of rhythm. We
Oh,
can
okay.
help keep you in time.
I thought we were gonna do Traveler singing voice
what do you
again.
say, Stream? I think it's a great idea. Just focus on the lyrics, and the fairy's friends will help you stay on beat.
Are you sure? This is really asking a lot.
Don't worry about it, Mr. Stream.
Don't worry about it,
It'll all
Mr.
be worth
Stream.
it when the tavern reopens and we finally have the chance to hear your marvelous singing voice.
All right, then. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll give it my best shot.
You better. I'll be giving it my worst shot, so you gotta really. Paper Frog Choir will perform sequentially according to the rhythm. Direct the rightmost froggy to jump at just the right moment. There may be song and dance accompanying the performance. Remember to follow the accompanying rhythm too. Okay. Oh, F.
Excellent! Perfectly in time.
That was a bit fast.
Oh, no good. Your rhythm is off again.
That was my bad. I'm just kind of vibing to the music right now. Okay. One, two. Nice. That was pretty chill.
I feel like I'm getting the hang of it again.
Heck yeah.
Goddesses above. This better stick when it comes to the performance. Just do it exactly like how we rehearsed.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks to you, my voice is once again as clear as a flowing stream.
Glad to hear that you're feeling better, Mr. Stream. It's also about time for us to go to our next destination.
We gotta go to our next
Looking
destination.
forward to your performance at the tavern.
We've got one final stop. Let's go.
Alright, give me just a second. We'll make it.
Let me see. Okay, let's get going. The next location on my list is really far away.
The next location on my list is really far away. Thanks, Kirara, for that. Okay. Paper frogs live in the Rainsong Pond and are adept jumpers. Press the interact button to pull the magic thread on its back and use movement to modify the jump's direction and distance. Press the attack button while pulling on the magic thread to make the paper frog jump forth. When the pulling distance exceeds the magic thread's maximum limit, the paper frog will automatically jump forth. Oh, okay. That's way too far. Come, friend, let me aid you. Guide me as I move the lotus leaves.
crawl up inside this box.
Okay. Focus.
Squall and Fury.
Where am I going? All the way over there. Oh, and I didn't even grab this chest. How embarrassing of me.
Ooh, maybe I could curl up inside this box.
What?
The wind rises.
No, this is where I could have used those. Oh, as a matter of fact, let me go use those because I need to do that one. Or not. Okay. Well, I was expecting something a bit different
Maybe I
from
could
that
curl
one.
up inside this box.
Treasure chest, hide yourself well. Huh, you found me. Escape. Wonder. Nice. Whoa. Oh, okay. That's not what I wanted to do there, but it'll be fine.
Coming through.
I'll just pop
Things
this.
are about to get dicey.
Make it a bit easier.
Bow your head.
A chest full of valuables
Okay.
and a trove of potential clues.
I'll get back here later. Yeah, there are no other telepoints, so I'll be okay. I'm just gonna go do the quest. I'm gonna stop getting distracted. I won't ever stop getting distracted, but oh yeah, I did wanna. Yeah, Herika still works with that. Is this all the way down there? It would appear to be. Oh no, there it is. I got it. There's another one over here. There it is. Oh, a battle one.
Busted.
Squall and Fury. That's far enough. How amusing.
Also, I kept on wondering why my Wanderer was all of a sudden doing better damage. I'm like, I haven't touched him in ages, but it was Imaginarium Theater buff. Or it is the Imaginarium Theater buff, I guess. That's the right way to say it. Oh, dang it.
That's far enough. Upon the gale. Unnecessary.
Okay. You're amazing. Heck yeah, I am. You know that's right. Alright, let's help these guys.
Dear Citrus, please tell me you're joking.
My dear
Can't
Citrus.
have you out of commission with the tavern about to reopen.
I'm sorry, Grandpa Almond. It's the truth. I was just too excited for the reopening and must have fallen asleep in an awkward position.
An awkward position.
Grandpa Almond, we're here to help.
Oh, hazelnuts on high. You could not have come at a better time. Please allow me to introduce you. This is the bartender of the Calligraphy Tavern, Miss Citrus.
Oh, she's so tall.
Miss Citrus is supposed to add all kinds of delicious fruits to the magic tonic. Her additions are what turn it into the finest brew in the land. She's indispensable to the operation of the tavern.
I appreciate the kind words, Grandpa Almond, but... my neck.
Are
Is
you
that
alright?
Bennett's voice?
Terrible timing. Getting a kink in my neck at a time like this? Could you give my tail a little twist? That should help free up the movement in my neck. I would do it myself, but I can't reach my own, and Grandpa Almond is too old and as light as a feather.
The neck and tail are connected?
Of course they're connected. Just like how you can't have a rainbow without rain. Anyway, you just need to position me at the right height to pick the fruits. And then put them in the barrel over there.
Okay. Oh, did I click somewhere? There we go. Press the interact button to pull the magic cards and paper alpaca's back and help her. While connected, you can move to adjust the neck height of the paper alpaca and the direction she is facing. While connected, press the attack button at the correct position so the paper alpaca may obtain the needed mixology materials. More talking.
Perfect! My neck feels much better.
So there really is some kind of connection between your neck and tail.
Thank you.
You're just getting that
so
now,
much,
Paimon?
everyone. I can rest easy now, knowing the drinks at the tavern will be just as wonderful as before.
That's another problem solved.
We did it.
Behold!
Nothing else up here that I can see. Return to the Hut of Blessings.
The wind rises.
Ooh, I'm excited for when Wanderer gets an echo. So it's not just the hat that we get to see, but it's whatever nonsense they come up with for him. Okay, and I'm still just actually not getting anything from this, right? There's just something that came out of that, but I think I killed it. We're back.
Well, since we've taken care of most of the tasks, all we need to do now is reopen the tavern.
But we still don't know how to use the magic of this world. We don't even know why the tavern closed in the first place.
Oh, what about the method that one hamster mentioned? You should try it, Nilu.
You mean the creation magic his grandfather saw outside the Hut of Blessings? I wonder. How exactly did the goddess of creation give them life?
Maybe you don't need to understand it. Just give it a try. Everyone here calls you the Forest Fairy. Maybe you have the magic powers already and you just don't know it.
In
Probably.
other words, this forest is a stage. And all I need to do is step out into the spotlight? Sounds just like a fairy tale.
Well, we are surrounded by talking origami animals and magic potions after all. Almost seems like anything's possible in this place.
You're right, Paimon. We won't know anything unless we try. In that case, let's see.
Let's see. Nilu takes out a page from the
This
book
is how
and
you
folds
do
it
it,
into the
right?
shape of a hamster.
I think I got the folds right.
Whoa, your origami skills are great!
I once saw one of our prop people making something similar. It looked really cool, so I took some time during my break to learn the basics. It's not a bad way to stave off sleepiness either.
Sleepiness.
Well, how do you feel? Sense any, magical powers flowing through you?
No.
No? What are we missing?
Aren't you supposed to say some magic words?
Magic words? But how am I supposed to know what the goddess said to bring them to life?
Oh, it doesn't matter what she said. Focus on what you want to say.
Oh, good point. You're the forest fairy, Nilu. What do you want to say to the new resident of your domain?
Nilu picks up the hamster and kisses it gently on the forehead.
I bestow upon you the blessings of the forest and offer you a home in this land. Your name shall be Hadisara. May you bloom in this world as beautifully as the flower I love.
Hadisara?
My name is Hadisara. It worked. It actually worked.
Well, peel my shell and call me a nut. I never imagined I'd witness such a miracle at my age. It's just like what the story said about the goddess of creation.
Shell? Miracle?
Nice to meet you, Padisara. I'm Nilu, the fairy of this forest. From this day forward, this place is now your home.
Hello, Fairy Nilu.
I hope you'll grow up happily in this forest.
Grow up.
Oh, you can leave the little one with old Armand for now. Oh, this sure brings back memories. It's been such a long time since we last held a welcome ceremony. Here, Padisara. Come to Grandpa Armand.
Well, now that Nilu has mastered the goddess's magic, we should be able to reopen the tavern, right?
Grandpa Almond, could you send a few people to check the underground space beneath the tavern?
Oh, of course. May I ask why?
The moment I used magic, I sensed something strange down there. I have a feeling it's connected to why the tavern had to close down.
Of course. We'll look into it right away.
Make sure you listen to Grandpa Almond, Padisara. Don't go running off on your own.
Padisara, listen. Running.
Hey, come back here, you! Wait!
Yep, that's Nilu's creation, all right. He's got so much energy. Anyway, how did you manage it, Nilu?
Well, all I did was say my wishes for her out loud. Maybe the magic is in the words themselves, just like the book said.
This place is seeming more like a fairy tale by the second.
I mean, or somewhere called the Forest of Blessings, so it kind of makes sense.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks this magic suits you perfectly, Nilu.
Well, what about the space under the tavern? What had you so concerned?
When I brought Hadisara to life just now, I was able to sense the magic flowing through the forest, and the flowers and trees, and inside the creatures that live here. But for some reason, there's a hollowed out space beneath the tavern where I couldn't sense anything at all.
We're back, my lady.
That was fast.
You were right. There was something under the tavern that I've never seen before. It looked transparent and gave off a clinking sound when I knocked on it.
Transparent and clinking. Oh, I've got it!
Already?
You've got to use fairy tale logic, Paimon.
You've got to use fairy tale logic. Is it an ink bottle?
That's right. An empty ink bottle, to be exact. Still remember the taste of the magic tonic you took a sip of, Paimon?
Yeah, it was ink. Oh, Paimon gets it now.
Traveler,
Okay, Paimon.
Will you come gather some ingredients with me? I learned what we need to make the magic tonic back in the Hut of Blessings.
Sure thing. What do we need to get?
A setting sun that never sets, a dragon that cannot fly, and a moon that only shines at night.
Where are we supposed to find crazy things like that?
She means sunsettias, snapdragons, and Nilopala lotuses.
What? How did you get that so fast?
Fairy tale logic, Paimon.
Logic, huh? Lucky guess, more like.
Collect the materials. The moon's been stolen. Oh, I have Nilu. Nice.
Quietly now.
Positions. Ha! Two. Yeah. Two.
That should be everything, right? What should we do now?
Return.
Let's go back to the Hut of Blessings. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go fetch an ink bottle from the other room.
There goes Kirara's shield.
Paimon doesn't get it. All the ingredients are super tasty, but somehow the final product turns into ink. Well, anyway, Paimon's not going anywhere near this stuff this time. Not even if you bribed her.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Okay, Paimon.
Let's see. According to the book, first you do this, then this.
Sunsettias,
And
then
then-
snapdragons, then
It's
Nilopala
done.
lotuses. We have our nice little ink bottle.
Wow, magic sure makes everything super convenient.
That is generally the point of magic. You are correct. Give it to Grandpa Almond. Would you look at that?
Yes, this is it. This is exactly the magic tonic we need.
Grandpa Almond, could you take the concoction to the room underneath the tavern and place it next to the transparent bottle you found? I'll handle the rest.
Of course. As you command, so it shall be done.
I still get nervous at times like this. It's just like when you step on stage and you can tell that every single person's gaze is fixed right on you.
Relax, Nilu. We're right here with you.
Thanks, you two. I can't tell you how great it is to have you by my side. Almost makes me feel like I've been blessed by the goddess of fate, too. Let's go. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Go to the Calligraphy Tavern.
Forest, please heed my words and accept my blessings. May your spring of wondrous magic never run dry. And may all who call you their home lead happy, fulfilling lives.
That was neat. Her outfit doesn't seem very magical.
Is amazing.
Oh, Patisara. Nice.
Wow, it's so pretty. What a beautiful tavern.
It matches the scenery of the forest perfectly. I was so surprised when it suddenly opened up like that. Just like a pop-up book.
remember now. I remember everything.
Every
It
single
was
thing.
me. I was the one who went to the top of Constellation Metropole and witnessed the goddess's prophecy. The hero who shall save this world will descend upon the cliff of prophecy. The hero, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
So the prophecy really did have all the answers. You just forgot the first half.
That's why I was waiting near the cliff of prophecy. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. There's still some hope left for old Armand after all.
Is the Cliff of Prophecy that place with the huge mural? 'Cause that is where we woke up, but we don't remember anything about how we got there. Also, we didn't get a change of clothes like you. Are we definitely the heroes?
If not you, then who else? You've already helped the fairy revitalize our forest. To us, that makes you heroes. Prophesized or not.
Alright. Either way, we're going to keep adventuring, even if it's just to figure out how we can get back to our world.
Either way, we're going to keep adventuring, even if just to figure out how we can get back to our world. We can also help resolve any crises along the way. We can also help resolve your dragon problem along the way.
Yep, that's exactly right. Helping people we meet on the road is kind of our thing.
Now you get it,
As
Paimon.
expected, the words of the goddess of prophecy always come true.
I'll come with you. It can't hurt to have a magical fairy tag along.
It would be our honor, my lady.
Heroes and fairies, dragons and new adventures. This is sounding more and more like a fairy tale by the second.
Paimon, we already established it's a fairy tale. We're using fairy
I
tale
would say
logic.
your next stop should be Constellation Metropole. It's Simulanka's most prosperous city, just across the sea. Once you've arrived at the Astral Garden at the highest point in the city, maybe you can try seeking divine counsel from the goddess of prophecy herself.
Are you leaving, Fairy Nilu? I'm afraid so. There are still other people who need my help. I won't go far, though, and I'll come back to visit the minute I have time to spare. So be a good girl, Putty Sarah, and help out Grandpa Almond whenever you can, alright? Got it! Patty Sarah will wait here for you.
That's a good girl, Paddy Sarah. I almost forgot. If Constellation Metropole is where you're heading, you'll need to take the Maritime Express.
Maritime
I'll
Express.
head to the station first thing tomorrow morning and wake up that lazy station master for you. Why don't you take a break for the rest of the day? You should savor the beautiful scenery of the forest before you go.
Oh, I will definitely be doing that.
Paimon
Taking all of your
feels tired
treasures.
After being on the go for so long, there's a spot in the tavern with Paimon's name on it.
Oh, sounds like someone's ready to order.
Oh, well, if you're offering. Paimon will take a glass of Buell fruit tonic. But hold the tonic.
What? Story begins in a forest without rain. Quest complete. Page 1. Nice. Okay, let's just check. I've already gotten 10 long-term encounter points. I want to know if doing my dailies will also give me more long-term encounter points. Citrus.
Just fixed the kink in my neck, and now my arms feel like they're gonna fall off.
Arms.
Seeing the tavern full and lively again makes it all worth it.
Stream and Firecracker. What do y'all have to say for yourselves?
Firecracker? I think you've had enough.
Look, I'm just really happy for you, okay? Happy for all of us. The entire forest.
Listen to you. You're gonna ruin your voice if you keep going.
That's wild. Chestnut and Ginkgo.
Our kind fairy dances just as beautifully as the goddess of creation.
Here we go again. Let me guess. She was dancing when your grand...
Very funny.
Fairy Nilu, can you teach Padisara how to dance? Oh, of course. How about we start up with the most basic steps? Okay. What about you, Grandpa Almond? Would you like to join?
This old
Ah, dang it.
nutcracker? I'm not quite as limber.
It's a very nice outfit.
Come on, Grandpa Almond. Join us.
All right, all right. Grandpa can't say no to you, can he?
That was a bit creepy. Okay, let's go run around this area. Alright, release press the master. The path of leapfrogging requires you to overcome your mental barriers. Attack, right?
Wow, I've never seen half the stuff in here before.
I don't know, it worked. That's what I care about. There's definitely something down there, but I think I'm gonna start over here with these. Cheapy, cheapy, cheap. The boss means to say, rewards await those who are kind to the forest.
Did someone drop their package?
Okay, I already did that. Now I need to get this guy over. Ribbit. Oh. Oh. Were y'all not a fan of that? Okay. Let me go down this way. Oh. Nice.
Squall and Fury.
I've gotten the hang of it.
Ooh, maybe I could curl up inside this box.
Are you spooked by the slimes? To be fair, I'm also vaguely spooked by these slimes.
I'm out of here.
Did someone drop their package?
Thank you, please take these. Gladly. Okay. Let's do this quest now. Well done, my fine hind-legged ladies and gentlemen. Well done indeed. This jumping contest is on fire. Just a moment ago, we saw Stamp the Fearless show his awesome might. With his impressive epic strength, he's made a stable yet distant leap, one worthy of a favorite to take gold. But next up we have the one you've all been waiting for, the unequaled, the unrivaled, the unparalleled Farubert, I don't know. Farubert? Who will emerge as champion and win the great honor and burden of fetching the princess. Before the final round begins, let us take a short break and give our two contestants time to rest. For the time being, the competition venue will be open to you all, so go forth and jump to your heart's content. That is what Rainsong Pond is here for, after all. I know how nervous you are right now, but this is the final match that every frog has been looking forward to. I'm sorry, Mr. Hello, but please don't blame him, sir. Give him a moment to rest. After all, for Farbert, I don't know. I'm sure you need some time to think about how you shall pleasantly surprise us all. You're good enough, I think. Oh, save it, friend. You will no doubt set a new record in just a moment. Trust me. For now, just rest. You need time. All right, you're right, my friend. I need some time. Sullen Paper Frog. The paper frog that jumps the highest will always have the furthest fall. I hope they're ready. What just happened? That was weird. Okay, I already did this. I knew that.
The wind rises.
A kind paper frog. I hope everyone will be able to do their best today and that they won't give up even if they fall into the pond. Whoa. Excited paper frog. Greetings, honored guests. You don't seem like frogs. Nonetheless, welcome to Rainsong Pond. May your legs be limber. Tell me about the competition. As you have seen and heard, this contest will decide which the frog who's best at jumping. Our contestants go through the qualifiers, group matches, and elimination matches, and only those who make it through all of these can reach the finals. That sounds kind of complicated. It's not complicated at all. Simply step into the arena and clear the challenges that lie before you. Dear guests, if it suits your fancy, you can also try out the bouncing contest here. This is meant to test the contestant's speed and stability when jumping. I was just about to do some practice here, then take part in the next contest. But my skills aren't exactly up to par. I can't jump well enough on my own. Would you two be willing to assist me so there's no competition ongoing here? I'm not the best jumper ever. Of course, the competition's already reached the finals, so the other venues are now open for practice. Keep practicing, keep jumping, keep competing. That's the way you get better and better. Come on, dear guests. You'll enjoy the bouncing contest too. I guarantee it. Okay, where? Come over here first. We're almost there. Huh, this game is pretty fun, don't you think? Paimon wants to give it a try too, then be my guest. Paimon can pose as if she's jumping in the air too, you know? It's pretty much the same anyway. Ha! I knew you'd enjoy the bouncing contest. But just now, that was just a game. This is a long way off from a real contest. Only the very best of the best of us can take part in the latter. And this contest will decide who's best suited to rescue the princess. It's just so exciting. Oh, sorry, dear guests. My apologies. I can't help but ramble on about Fall Robert? I don't know. After all, the whole reason we've organized so many contests was to choose the paper frog with the steadiest, furthest, most awe-inspiring jump so that they could go rescue the princess. There's still some time before the final match begins, so feel free to take a look around. Horlo will use his booming voice to remind us when the competition is about to begin, so listen out for it and make sure you find good seats. calm paper frog. This one was the kind one over here. Huh?
Yep.
Did I miss anything else over there?
Behold.
Not really. I bet I need another frog up here. So I'll just continue on with what I'm supposed to be doing. Where was the calm guy? Was it that one? Or was that one sullen?
Upon the gale.
That one's sullen. Maybe calm was the first one that I found.
Squall and fury. The wind rises.
Calm. What's up, buddy? Welcome, dear guests. I presume you are also here to watch the competition. Welcome, in any case, to Rainsong Pond. You have come at the right time, but also perhaps the wrong one. The competition is coming to a close with only the final, the result of which is already beyond doubt, left to take place. I'm sure you've heard of Farbear and Stamp. They are both leading exponents in the art of jumping, but in my experience, Farbear is sure to win. Farbear is far better at this than all other paper frogs and has won countless championships. As a result, he is therefore the undisputed favorite. He has the strongest legs, the most agile mind, the most resolute spirit. Most importantly, he constantly seeks to share his know-how with all other frogs. Stump is, like me, one of the paper frogs who learned by watching him. We respect, trust, and believe that he will once again achieve great success. Before the final begins, I'd like to stay and practice a little longer to prepare for the next round of competitions. If you do not mind, we could practice together. Perhaps you might even come up with some good ideas to help me jump all the better. So after choosing the paper frog who will save the princess, will you still organize these contests? Oh, of course, this is not just about rescuing the princess. Most important is the contest itself, and what it teaches us. Self-belief, resolve, bravery. Only a paper frog who understands and embodies such virtues will emerge as our champion. Come then, dear guests. Let's see if you can feel the virtue inherent in our contest. Okay. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh dear, what a terrible collision. Come on, chin up, buddy. I've come to aid you. Let's go again. We'll get it this time. Control the water spouts and prevent the lotus leaf from being hit. I'm so confused. Not bad, you're quite good at this. If you have time, I'd be willing to recommend you to the organizing committee. The next time we hold this competition, we'll be able to measure ourselves against one another. Still, I shan't take up more of your time until then. The final is about to begin. Hehe. Guess we'll have to just see how good this Farbear guy is. He'll blow your socks off for sure. Still, he did seem a bit nervous when I saw him recently. He was constantly practicing the most basic moves and then getting annoyed at how he was performing them. But these are the finals. It's normal to get nervous, right? Yeah, these are the finals. The finals, Bruce. Sorry, that's a whole joke. A bit of nerves are to be expected. That's what I thought, but no, I still believe in him. He's not the type to give in so easily. I've got to keep practicing myself. If you'd like, dear guests, please feel free to have a look around. The finals are about to begin, though, so be sure you don't miss them. And here it is, here it comes. My fine hind-legged ladies and gentlemen, the unparalleled Farbear steps forward to make his leap, and he jumped 3 lotus leaves and fell into the water. It seems we have a champion. The one who will welcome our princess is a Stomp. Congratulations to our... No! Mr. Holo, I protest. This is ridiculous. Absurd, even. I shall not accept the title of champion in this manner. Goodness gracious by the morning dew. Come now, you surpassed Farbear in front of all frog kind. Oh, he slipped up, that's all. He's just not in good form, you know? That will not convince me, nor any other paper frogs. Anyway, let's give Farbear a moment to himself. We'll continue this later. It seems we have guests. Welcome to Rainsong Pond. What can I help you with? Well, what's this competition about? We saw a frog make a really awesome leap. As you can see, it is a jumping contest. Only the most legendary leaper may take the crown, thus earning the great burden of rescuing the princess. This is why we organize so many contests. I imagine that you saw the frog who just made his leap. That was Farbear, one of our contestants, and the greatest jumper in all the pond, or so he used to be. Huh. Sounds pretty cool. Shame we seem to have missed it all, though. Otherwise, I'd have taken part. What a shame. You'd have done so well, too, Paimon. Why Paimon? Flying doesn't normally involve much bouncing, you know. Flying's faster than jumping. It'll be an easy win for you. But wouldn't that be cheating? You're supposed to use your legs to jump. If one of us had to take part, it'd have to be you. Still, Paimon's never seen you jump that far before, except when you were running away from monsters. Haha, in that case, you'll do well to ask our champion over here for some advice. My apologies, dear guests, and Mr. Hurlo too, but I said it before and I'll say it again. I'm no champion. But as surely as the lotus stems stand, according to the rules, you are the champion. I'll be the judge of that. Thank you very much. This contest is meant to pick the best of us, the most skilled of jumpers, to go save our princess. This is a matter of the honor of all frog kind, and Farbear is the very best of us. You know this, all of us do, so Farbear was really that impressive. Oh, we've heard a lot of other paper frogs talk about him. Is everything they say about him true? That's right. Farbear was the best frog in our pond. He could easily bound all the way across 12 lotus leaves and land on the 13th, and he'd land so lightly that the dew upon the leaf would not be disturbed. He could even jump between lotus leaves amidst a flowing river and not fall into the water, no matter how fierce the current. We just saw him, so I'm guessing he's not in good form right now? Yeah, he seems kinda down. He looked super sad when he was leaving just now, too. Oh, he's just having a temporary rough patch. That's the only reason he made that mistake. Please, Mr. Hurlo, for the sake of the contest and the sake of our calling, I'd like to ask for a rematch. If you deem it necessary, you can consult the opinion of all the other frogs. I'm sure they'll concur. Listen, I know you're a capital fellow, sharp-minded and upstanding to boot, but did you not see how he was faring? He left without even attempting to make another leap. I'll speak with him. We've trained together all this time, so I know how he feels. He'll understand. Ah, for the love of lotus leaves and lucent dew. All right, I'll go with you to meet Farbear. We'll come along too. We're really good at encouraging people, and we're great jumpers too. Have you been secretly training behind Paimon's back or something? I'm just good at making others jump a long way. Both humorous and polite. Thank you for your goodwill. In that case, let us go together. With any luck, that good humor of yours might soothe his sore spirit. Pond, protect us. I wonder which shall serve us better, the soft or the hard approach.
Morning. Guess everything that happened yesterday wasn't just a dream then. Well, it's time for our next fairy tale adventure. We should head to the station Grandpa Almond told us about.
Okay. I am going to continue on this one, though.
Behold.
All the way up there.
Quit following me.
Oh. There might have been a faster way to climb this, but that was pretty quick, so. He's here. Ah, there you are. The award ceremony is over then? Just the opposite, in fact. Both Mr. Horlo and I are of the opinion that things are far from over. Indeed, I hereby announce in my capacity as referee that you, Mr. Farbear, have one more chance to jump. To maintain the fairness of this competition and to fulfill our duty to the calling, you must do a re-jump. I, as a contestant, cite the competition rules pertaining to competitive behavior that may bring harm to oneself and one's tribe. I forfeit my second jump attempt. I do not want to disappoint everyone again, nor bring ruin to our calling. This is the only true responsible course of action. Wow, what a professional answer. He even had the specific clauses handy. He even gave it a touch of emotional appeal. Alright, looks like playing hardball isn't going to work. Oh, lucent dew and lotus leaves, but you haven't left the venue. I don't understand what you mean to say, dear guest. This is the best place from which to watch the competition unfold. If you really wanted to give up, you wouldn't have stayed here. That's true. You can see everything that's going on in the long-distance jumping contest from here. If you really had given up and no longer wanted to have anything to do with the contest, why would he stay? I don't wish to talk about this anymore. I believe I've been clear. Sorry. And our two guests as well. Didn't even wait for Paimon to finish speaking before he hopped away. For the pond's sake. You two should hold. Okay. So tiring. Hang on a moment. Listen to us, would you? Is there anything else I can help you with, dear guest? You saw the terrible state I was in. I admit, I mostly knew what you were going to say the moment I saw you arriving at the stomp. The answer is no, and so it will always be. Look at my ankles. They are not ankles that can carry such a heavy burden. Not ones that can save a princess. They look like pretty sturdy ankles to me, a finer pair of ankles I have never seen. Yeah, Paimon hasn't either, but I made a mistake. No, I've been making mistakes all along. I'm sorry, you two, but I cannot continue competing. Are you gonna get on this thing so that I can show you? Hey, don't go. We just want to tell you one thing, one last thing. All frogs make mistakes. They just need to learn from them. That's all. Good guest, you do not understand. I initially believed that mistakes were mere drops of dew that fall upon our heads, nothing that could truly knock a froggy down. But I was wrong. Perhaps they were never mere drops, but rather more akin to rocks at the bottom of a pond, withered wood stuck into the waterbed, or a vent hidden within the muck. We can overlook them, bury them, step over them, or pretend they don't exist. But they will not rest, my friend. They will await their opportunity for a chance to come back to bite you. Please go, and let me go too. I am nothing but a mere lotus head who has had all its seeds removed. Even a light breeze would surge through the many holes in my heart and chill me to the bone. I cannot take up this great burden. This is the voice of my heart. I have let all frogs down, including myself. You still have a retry, you know? Yeah, you've got another chance to prove yourself. I do not wish to taste the bitter pang of failure once more. My legs and my heart cannot. Whoa, this lotus leaf is moving all of a sudden. What's going on? What? But it should have been fixed in place. No, it's moving forward. Please stand firm, dear guests. I will steer it as best I can. I mean, I can swim. Control the water spouts and prevent the lotus leaf from being hit. Watch out for the water pillars. The lotus leaf won't withstand the impact. Don't worry, it's only a short course, and there'll be frogs at the end to stop the leaf. Phew! This has got to be the end. What a close call. Good thing you were here with us. I've trained here before, so I'm pretty used to it. Alright, we'll soon reach the shore. Wait, those two frogs on the shore, are they... Ah, the leaf that got knocked away again. Looks like we won't be able to reach the shore for now. Just like this. No, not like that. Ah, I can't control it. Stop freaking out. You're the only one here who has any chance of controlling this lotus leaf. Where are we going? I can do this. I can do this. The current feels like it's getting faster. Looks like I'm the only one who can control it. Leave it to me, everyone, and hold on tight. Oh, we're gonna go over the cliff. We gotta jump. Jump. I won't make it. Would you look at that? Farbear the unyielding, Farbear the bold. He sees the opportunity for a retry and a spectacular leap. Spectacular indeed. This is a miracle, without precedent. He is the only paper frog ever to leap across this precipice. I knew you had it in you, Farbear. I believed in you. The lotus leaf that suddenly started moving, that was your doing, wasn't it? It was something Mr. Aurelio and I came up with together. I apologize, dear guest, for hiding this from you. Well, it was certainly exciting. I'd do it all over again. A bit of advance notice would be appreciated, though. I'd do it all over again. Alright then, Farbear, now that everyone has witnessed your great leap, you no longer have any reason to reject the victor's crown. But it was a coincidence, a miracle born of circumstances. Just one fluke leap. It was only with the aid of these two guests that I was able to do it all. I'll be honest, we were just having fun drifting alongside you. Exactly, we were just watching from the sidelines. That big jump was all you. Still, our work wasn't in vain. Right? It would have been a waste to stand by and watch such a brilliant frog give up like that. You love it so much and you trained so hard for so long. It would have been awful if you'd just given up. A tragedy for you and frogkind. Just glad that you didn't actually give up. Ah, honored guest, truly your hearts are purer than the first drop of morning dew. I am sorry, my friend, to have done you such an injustice. You should have been the winner of that match. Ah, come now, you proved that you were the best of us, did you not? Please, listen to me. We have many competitions ahead of us, and I will gladly compete with you 100, 1,000 times more. But this time we must put our best frog forward to fetch the princess. That is our calling, and the future of Rainsong Pond rests upon it. As such, there is no room for error. Do you understand me? I do. Good, Farbear, that's wonderful. Haha, well, this all seems to have turned out great. We have ourselves a real champion now, don't we? Next up, our champion shall go rescue the princess, and then our calling will be complete. Not to interrupt or anything, about that princess of yours. Yeah, so you've said a whole bunch about this princess of yours. Fetch her this, best frog that. Now everything's ready. Do you actually know where the princess is? Huh, of course. We are about to go receive and rescue her, for she lives in a tower made of vines and giant trees. Only the bravest, boldest, most jumpiest of frogs may evade the thorns and deep mist, leaping atop the tower to deliver the princess from her cage. Seems like a lot of pressure to be putting on someone. To the top in one jump. I'll definitely fall down halfway. Come now, Farbear, don't be in such a rush to return to the pond. Why, we have yet to even lay eyes upon that tree. Our hard work is paid off. We have located the tower. It is in the kingdom of breezes and bells. Mr. Horlo, there is not there but forest and flying squirrels. Certainly not a high tower. Are you certain that is our destination? Absolutely. I personally went to inspect that place. The tower there is so high that you can barely see the top. There are none, I reckon, who might scale it, apart from us paper frogs. That sounds really impressive. Let me go take a look first, then let's meet in the kingdom. You're coming along too? That would be wonderful. Haha, looks like we've got quite the crowd for our little princess welcoming party. Not bad at all. See, I knew that things would work out for the best. Let us make our preparations, then set forth for the kingdom of breezes and bells. As for you, dear guests, we shall see you there. Ah yes, Mr. Farbear. Please go to the award ceremony first, would you? It will take place at the pond. No! What a wild quest.
I've never seen half the stuff in here before.
Okay. Sure. Not quite the button I meant to press, but a button nonetheless.
Busted.
Do I get extra time by killing them? No.
Take it easy.
Okay, so it wants me to just jump over them? Is that what it's expecting of me? I don't know. I'm just going.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
I believe this is where I'm supposed to be going for the actual quest. So let us continue with They Once Walked the Starry Sky. Whoa, sorry.
Get up, said Jewel. Time to get to work, you lazy bones.
Lazy bones.
I can't remember how to call the train. Just let me sleep a little longer, and I'm sure I'll remember.
Don't try to pull one over on me, young man. Your fading disorder has been cured. I saw you chugging cup after cup of magic tonic in the tavern last night.
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond. That guy definitely wasn't me.
Oh, you remember my name now, do you? Then it seems like you're all better. You had no idea who I was when you were fading. Now, enough of your nonsense. Get up. The fairy and her friends are going to be here any second.
All right, I'm up. Maritime Express should be here soon.
That's more like it. Lie there any longer and you'll start gathering dust.
Is everything okay?
The hero, her pixie companion, and the forest fairy. I didn't know you were already here. Oh, merciful macadamias. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Oh, it's all right. Paimon knows the feeling. Who doesn't want to sleep in first thing in the morning?
Does the Maritime Express run out of Constellation Metropole?
Yes, each train needs a conductor to operate, and the conductors are always from the capital. The more difficult maneuvers are a little too complicated when you're made of paper.
Oh, so you mean the people of Constellation Metropole aren't origami animals like you?
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to run into some forest dwellers there. But yes, generally speaking, the residents of Constellation Metropole look quite different from us. Ah, you'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone. My name is Will, and I'll be the conductor for your journey today. I'm assuming you're the ones who called the train?
Whoa,
Why does he look like that?
Man.
Yes, we called the train. The hero and the forest fairy need a ride to Constellation Metropole.
The hero and the forest fairy, the ones from the prophecy. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? We could have prepared a far more luxurious train. I'll just go back and get a better one.
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible. We just need you to get us across the sea. In your capable hands, I'm sure we'll get there in no time.
Of course, my lady. It would be an honor. Well then, all aboard, sit anywhere you like. We'll get a stunning view of Simulanka no matter where you're seated.
Nice.
Breakfast.
Do you love breakfast food?
Did one of you just say something?
Not me.
Wasn't me either. Breakfast. Oh, come back.
Oh, is this Kirara?
Sounds like the voice is coming from inside the train. Fish. Chicken drumsticks. Oh, gotcha.
What's Kirara doing here?
Yeah, what is Kirara doing here? Eating her own tail, apparently. What a picture.
Is she a friend of yours?
Did Nilu not meet Kirara in that
let
TCG
me
event?
introduce you. This is Kirara. She's... Oh, wait. Actually, maybe we should wake her up first.
So noisy. Is it morning already?
Good meowing.
Morning. Huh? Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all. Oh, gotta hand it to my imagination. It all felt super real. There were these toy people, but they were alive and they could talk.
Madam, sleeping overnight in the train car is prohibited.
It wasn't just a dream?
It's alright, Kirara. Apparently we're in a world called Simulanka. We got here yesterday, too.
Simulanka? So, that's what it's called. I spent all day yesterday
That's what it's
wandering
called.
around this one city. The toy people called it Constellation Metropole. I was trying to find a way to get back home. I was seriously starting to think I'd gotten on the bad side of some great yokai and gotten swallowed whole. I take it you're Inazuman then, Miss Kirara?
She sure is. But, Kirara here is kinda special. Let Paimon introduce you for real this time. Kirara is a Nekomata from Inazuma. She works as a courier for Komanie Express.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nilu, a member of Zubair Theater. You can usually find us performing in Sumeru City's Grand Bazaar. Right now, though, I suppose I should introduce myself as the Fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Oh, you're Nilu! I've heard a lot about you from my deliveries in Sumeru. I even saw one of your performances back in the day. You're an amazing dancer. But, did you say you were a forest fairy?
Oh, yeah, that's her new identity here in Simulanka. Oh, speaking of new identities, looks like you got a new outfit yourself, Kirara.
She does
Yeah,
indeed.
I know. It confused the heck out of me yesterday. I just woke up in a set of brand new clothes I'd never seen before.
That must mean you have a big part to play here, too.
Not to zoom in on the feet. As a cat burglar? As a Nekomata in boots?
Is that a thing? I guess I am wearing a pair of boots, but still. Did you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss Kirara? A voice... Oh, yeah, I did hear something. But I was so freaked out, my tails got all tangled. So I, didn't catch much of what was said.
Sorry for the interruption. But this, Nekomata friend of yours, she doesn't eat hamsters, does she?
Or frogs?
Oh, no need to worry, little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I'd been out in the wild too long without anything to eat. Oh, speaking of eating, I am getting a little hungry.
We just zoom in.
Where are your manners, everyone? This young lady is a trusted friend of our esteemed hero. Now, I know a fear of felines is etched into us with ink, but I'm certain Miss Nekomata in boots here means us no harm.
It sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa Almond.
You will have nothing to fear, I promise. I met some origami animals in Constellation Metropole yesterday, and I even made sure to retract my claws so I didn't hurt them by accident.
Very
Plus,
thoughtful of
you
you.
all look just about as tasty as the cardboard boxes I deliver. Not that I tried to eat you even if you did look tasty. Promise.
Please excuse us, Mom. It's just an unconscious reaction.
Dear passengers, it's almost time for us to depart.
Oh, yeah, that. Whoops. This turned into a pretty long conversation, didn't it? Alright, let's get on the train! You coming with us, Kirara?
Mm-hmm. I'll ride with you to the next stop. There's a place near the Metropole that caught my eye yesterday, so I want to go explore it today.
Then all that remains for me to say is, on behalf of the Forest of Blessings, thank you once again for all you've done for us. May the Goddess of Fate be with you and bless your journey. Madam Fairy, Miss Nekomata in boots, and our brave heroes. Please do visit us in the Forest of Blessings again, once peace has returned to this land.
We will. We'll definitely meet again.
We'll definitely meet again.
Take care, Grandpa Almond.
Page 2. They once walked the starry sky. Don't forget to claim your Twitch drops. I just got all of mine. So you can get a good amount of stuff from watching me on Twitch. Every update. Have a safe trip. Take care, everyone. Remember to come back often. Have a safe trip. Let's go.
Bye.
So she sits the same in her
Have a
two
safe
outfits.
trip!
Her hair isn't quite the same. It's a bit more,
A train ride over
a
the
few more
sea?
details
What an incredible view!
in the new outfit.
Please keep your head and arms inside the train at all times.
Alright.
We don't want anyone falling into the sea.
Don't want anyone falling into the sea.
There's a train coming the other way too!
Hey.
Hey!
Hello there.
And now that the fading disorder is cured, I'm sure the forest will be a lively place again in no time. I gotta go explore that
Stars are
forest
just
at some
hanging.
point. It looked so pretty from the train. I just hope they, won't be too scared of me.
We'll be arriving at our destination shortly. Please prepare to disembark.
Will do, Wheel. Thanks for bringing us over here.
Here we are. Constellation Metropole is right over there. It's a short walk from here to the Gear Sky Ladder, which will take you right to Metropole Square. And thank you again for choosing Maritime Express.
Great. And thanks to you for a smooth and pleasant journey, Mr. Wheel.
Mr. Wheel.
The train cars were comfortable and spacious, and I had a great night's sleep. I'll definitely be back.
As you wish, ma'am.
Where should we go next? Is that place you wanted to check out nearby?
Mm-hmm. I took a walk around yesterday, and it felt like there was something weird about it. So, I think I'll indulge my curiosity and go investigate.
Want us to come with you?
It's okay. You guys go ahead and visit the Metropole for now. Hopefully, that's where you'll be able to find out some more about this world. I pretty much explored the whole place from the rooftops yesterday, but for some reason, this is the place that caught my attention. You know what I mean, right? Like, when you get a stone stuck in your claw or something, it keeps nagging at you to dig it out, but you can't focus on anything else until you do. Don't worry, if you run into any trouble, I'll be there faster than you can say gold level courier of the Komania Express.
Okay, fair enough. We'll
Fair
head to
enough.
the Metropole then. Guess this is where we say bye for now.
Stay safe, Kirara.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about me. Let's not forget, I'm a yokai.
And also, you're right here. You're just gonna stand there and I get to do a quest with you, but we will continue on for now.
Gotcha.
The wind rises.
Where's this thing? There it is.
Quietly now.
Okay. Ah, is this what I was supposed to do to get up to that? Makes sense, makes sense.
Yeah.
Where are they? There they are. Easy money. I assume I'm still not getting any wood from any of this.
Make my escape.
Alrighty, then let's continue onwards and upwards. That's Constellation Metropole.
Make my...
Ah. There they are.
Take it easy.
Whoa. Whoa. He jumped.
Easy money.
Easy money.
Help
Don't see
me!
anything up there.
Somebody, please!
Over there!
Oh. Knew it was gonna say something.
Help me! Help! Oh, goddess of prophecy above, would you kind souls please help us?
I would love to.
What's happening here? Why are you all suspended in midair?
I mean, being stuck in midair still beats falling to the ground and being smashed into a pile of blocks, but... I told him to be careful, but... No. Never mind. Now's not the time for that. My good friends, could I trouble you to turn the clockwork key over there? I'll explain everything in a bit.
Alrighty. Spinning a clockwork key. In the vicinity of Constellation Metropole, you can sometimes see small toy figures fixed around a Constellation clockwork device. This is a gift from the Goddess of Prophecy to the Metropole, and it can help toy figures who have encountered danger return to the right track. Attack the clockwork device to gradually rewind the surrounding scene. After rewinding, keep everything still for 2 seconds, and the toy figure's faded tracks will begin to move once more. You'll find clues in the scene that can interfere with movement. Use this to change the fate of the toy figures. Oh. This was originally a pillar the residents of Simulanka used to pray for oracles, but it has other uses today. As you view the ringed oracle pillar, the interact button will emerge, press it, and the magic thread will fly toward the oracle pillar next to you and connect to it. When unable to connect, you can attack the connected oracle pillar to reset all connection states. Oh, shoot. Huh?
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
What happened there? It almost seemed like we turned back time.
I take it this is your first time witnessing the power of the Goddess of Prophecy, then? If so, I can see why you might think that. Basically, this is a gift bestowed upon Constellation Metropole by the Goddess of Prophecy, who rules over the natural course of all things. It helps those who have deviated from their proper path to get back on track.
Proper path? Do you mean everything that happens in the Metropole has been planned out since the very beginning?
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad thing?
You're not explaining it clearly.
We gotta love fate.
Here, allow me. Of course, all the residents of the Metropole have the freedom to live their own lives. For instance, whether I use olive oil or sesame oil in my morning skincare routine is entirely my choice. But whenever something disastrous is about to happen, like when I almost got turned into a pile of rubble just now, the goddess's magic will activate in the world around us.
So, in other words, it's kind of protection magic? To keep people alive?
You could say that. There are other situations in which it activates too, but that's basically correct.
Well, in any case, we're glad no one's hurt.
Are you heading to the Constellation Metropole?
Yep. Do you know where we can find the Gear Sky Ladder?
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with the key sticking out.
That thing? Are you sure?
Yep, that's the one. Pretty much everything in the Metropole runs on tracks and gears. The Goddess of Prophecy watches over it all.
Makes sense.
Which is to say, all the tracks are fixed. If a machine is set up to move forwards, it'll never move in reverse.
This reminds Paimon a lot of Fontaine's clockwork toys.
Makes
You
sense.
mean, like those music boxes with dancing figures? I think I've seen one or two from the merchants in Sumeru.
Yeah, exactly like that. Anyway, sounds like it's not gonna suddenly fall out of the sky, so Paimon's okay now. Should we get going?
New Mosaic Moments gameplay content has been unlocked. Howl musician.
Did someone drop their package?
Alrighty. The gear sky ladder is an important means of transportation in Constellation Metropole. Attack clockwork devices to activate the ladder and make it move. When the gear is fully charged, it will stop moving, and the sky ladder will also stop moving. If the gear is not attacked for some time, the sky ladder will return the way it came. So I just sit here and click. Okay, let me off. There we go. Welcome to Constellation Metropole.
Oh, what a bustling city! This place is fit for a king!
Our next step is to get to the top of the Metropole and ask the Goddess of Prophecy for guidance. If there is a king in that castle, I sure hope he won't get mad at us for trespassing.
Trespassing? Well, no, why'd you go and have to say something? Why'd you have to go and say something like that? That's what I was trying to say.
way for the king!
Oh, darn, we jinxed it. Oh, no. Did he overhear us talking about us sneaking into his castle? Paimon hopes he's not mad.
Silence! The one who shall soon stand before you is the ruler of Constellation Metropole, the one who descended after a meteor shower, and the protector of order and all the stars in the sky.
Wait.
That's a long list of titles.
I bid ye welcome, guests from afar.
Yeah,
Long
like...
have I heard of your grand deeds. Oh, fairy, who restored the lifeblood of the forest. Oh, hero, who... huh?
Hold your foul tongue! How dare you utter Her Majesty's name?
Mercy, your majesty, please forgive our transgression.
Nice
Okay,
one,
take the
partner.
mustache off.
Spectacular improvisation skills. I'd expect no less from you. All right. You can relax now. Allow me to make some introductions. This is the Traveler and her trusty companion, Paimon.
You are personal friends with Her Majesty the King? Please, forgive our grievous mistake. We had no idea.
All right, the welcome ceremony is over. Everyone back to your stations. I will personally treat our guests to some royal hospitality.
Royal hospitality, you say? Your Majesty, we are most grateful for your...
Oh, come on, I've already sent them off. So, anyway, how did you guys get here?
We were gonna ask you the same thing! Also, how are you already king of this nation? When did you get a crown? Oh, wait, don't say it. You just woke up like this, right?
Sounds like you've answered your own question. But before I woke up, I heard a voice say to me, "You are the king of Constellation Metropole. Now go forth and save your city."
Save your
A
city.
similar thing happened to me. Oh, yeah, sorry. You must be the fairy of the Forest of Blessings, right?
Mm-hmm. This is Nilu, a friend that we made during our time in Sumeru.
Nice to meet you, Miss Nilu. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. If you ever get the chance to go to Fontaine, make sure you come and visit me. I'm based in Poisson.
Seems like you're taking this all in stride. Aren't you nervous about getting stuck here and never being able to get back home?
Why would I be worried about that? We've faced much bigger problems than this before, and we always pull through.
It's true. We
This
did a
should
lot
be a piece
in
of cake. Besides, life's always full
Fontaine.
of surprises. You gotta learn to just enjoy it. That sounds like a great outlook on life. You have a very optimistic spirit. Thanks, I'll take that. Honestly though, it also puts me at ease to find out that you guys are the fairy and heroes that I've been hearing about in this prophecy. We're kind of veterans at dealing with prophecies by now, aren't we?
About that, has anything bad happened in the Metropole? We heard about an evil dragon. Did it make a mess here too?
It sure did. Apparently, for whatever reason, he went for the stars above the city recently. Literally just flew up and started snatching them out of the sky. Luckily, the guards responded quickly and stopped the dragon from taking them back to his lair. Unfortunately, though, he dropped them before he flew off. Now they're scattered all around the Metropole. I've been out trying to retrieve them, but I only managed to get one of them before you showed up. Oh, I didn't ask yet. What brings you to the Metropole anyway?
Oh, Paimon can explain.
Is that a clock?
Huh. I see. So, you
Oh,
want to
okay.
consult the Oracle of the Goddess of Prophecy.
Do you know how we can do that, Miss Navia?
Well, the goddess's statue is indeed at the top of the castle. I can take you up there.
There we go. Simple as
However,
that.
I've heard
Oh.
from the citizens here that the goddess hasn't given out any new revelations in a very long time.
Really? But Grandpa Almond told us that he received his prophecy from the goddess.
Oh, that's probably because the prophecy about the hero of Simulanka has been around for a very long time. But recently, people realized that the goddess didn't reveal anything about what's supposed to happen after peace has been restored.
Huh. Okay.
Still, can't hurt to try your luck. And maybe
Can't
you
hurt
can
to
help
try
me
your
get rid
luck.
of the invaders while we're at it.
Invaders? So the dragon's not your only problem?
Right. The forest isn't the only place where strange things have been happening to the residents. Have you come across the gift from the goddess of prophecy yet?
You mean the protection magic that stops them from coming to harm? We saw it in action.
Yep, that's the one. Over the past little while, this magic has been triggering far more frequently. We don't know if it's simply because the metropole has grown a lot more dangerous, or if there's a deeper reason behind it. Some residents find themselves getting stuck in a place and unable to move. Others start repeating the same thing over and over again, like they're trapped in some kind of loop.
Oh no.
If we were to use clockwork toys as an analogy, could it be that the tracks have eroded or the gears have slid out of place?
That's exactly right, Nilu. That's basically what's happening. Anyway, some of the monsters outside the city saw this as an opportunity to launch an invasion.
But we didn't see a single monster on our way here.
That's because I already took care of most of them.
Heck
over
yeah,
the
you
past
did,
couple
Navia.
days. Of the remaining few, we trapped some of them inside the castle and chased the rest back out of the city.
Trap them inside the castle?
Not only has the magic here gotten all messed up, but the dragons also knocked some of the stars out of the sky. Plus, there's a bunch of monsters in the city.
Whoa, when you put it like that.
Like there's a lot more to fix here than in the Forest of Blessings.
Well, defeating the dragon and the monsters should be straightforward enough. But how do we fix the magic?
Supposedly, the goddess has had it all planned out for ages. One of her oldest prophecies says this: go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky.
Huh? But weren't the tracks the gift that she gave to her people in the first place? Does that mean she plans to take the gift back?
That's what the prophecy seems to be saying, yes. So, as a result, some people are against turning the gear, despite what the prophecy says, since they fear a future where they no longer enjoy the goddess's protection.
But letting this drag on isn't the answer either, is it?
No, and I think they know that. But they're just too afraid to take that final, terrifying step. They're still hoping there might be an alternative solution. Now, we could ignore their objections and go turn the gear ourselves. But...
You want to let them make that choice for themselves.
Exactly. You know me well. And that's why you're my partner. I want to get as many people on my side as possible. At the end of the day, this is their city, and they should have the right to decide its future.
Ooh, spoken like a true wise king, Navia.
I am the boss of Spina di Rosula, after all. This may be my first time as a king, but there are a few similarities between the two roles. Traveler, Paimon, Miss Nilu, would you be willing to lend me your support? With your help, I'm confident we'll be able to find the most frictionless way to resolve the problems plaguing this city.
It would be my honor, Your Majesty. Sure thing, boss.
Not gonna lie, Your Majesty is definitely growing on me.
Seriously, like we'd ever say no. We're your friends. No need to ask us so formally in the future.
I'm happy to help too. This is a beautiful city. And just like the Forest of Blessings, I would love to see it return to normal as soon as possible.
Ah, great. As the King of Constellation Metropole, I extend to you my gratitude. All right, everyone, follow me. I'll show you the way to the goddess statue at the top of the Metropole. And stay close. You don't want to get lost in my castle. It's huge.
Alrighty. What are you doing up here? Even the birds have been scared off.
Their package?
Me too. Let's play together. I'll be the ghost. When I turn around, don't move a muscle. Oh. Okay. Gotcha.
Did someone drop their package?
That was fun. Fun indeed. A lot of things to do on the rooftops. Ugh, I went overboard. Can't move. Can someone help me? Is there another one? Yeah. No.
Did someone drop their package?
Huh. Oh. There we go.
Ooh.
Okay.
Upon the gale.
Let's keep moving.
What's this?
Wait. This looks like the star I found earlier. I told the guards to place it near the goddess statue. Maybe they ran into some trouble up there.
Let's
Guess
hurry
we
then.
better hurry.
Are we gonna pick up the star? Okay. Scattered star. It's a trap. This is a bit odd.
Busted.
Ugh.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Both sides are opening. The monsters are inside. What happened? I cannot let them out. But so are my companions. Could you help me? Leave it to me. Oh, you'll go stand on it for me. Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
Quietly now.
Squall and Fury.
Too slow.
No. Who?
Whoa! Why is the star on top of a mechanism?
Some mechanism was triggered.
More monsters incoming!
A great axe guard.
Quietly now.
The wind rises.
Fairly large guy too.
Take it and have fun.
Gotcha.
Oh, are you still alive out here? No? It'll be bad if we get caught. It's safe now. Really? Thank you so much. Thank you.
Take it easy.
I heard somebody. Uh-oh. Stay away. Defend the stars. Please, they're fighting me.
Quietly now.
I need that star.
Full of valuables
Please.
and a trove of potential clues.
Alrighty then. You saved my life.
Feels like they really didn't want to give that to us.
That's crazy. Okay, gotta take these guys out first.
Busted.
Oh no.
Quietly now.
Okay,
Squall
whatever.
and Fury.
Nice. Oh, you're so sticky. Let's go help him. Is the star alright? Come on. We all three need to work together. There we go. Thank you, brave soul. We could not protect the star. You did great. So we will leave it to you.
Another one in the bag. That sure was rough.
This is the castle sky ladder.
Someone dropped their package?
It was overrun by monsters before, but now it is back in service. The goddess's statue.
Drat! I can't move.
What happened?
Your Majesty, this conservative radical, he attacked us. He threw the star from the Astral Garden and even stole the magic thread linking the Oracle Pillars.
Oh
But
no.
just as we were about to arrest him, the goddess's magic activated, and now we can't move.
No! Nobody touched the celestial gear!
What's an oracle pillar?
You need to use it to pray to the goddess. I'll explain later. First, let's help these guys.
Okay. Toy figures can open the glue cap, attack to spray forth super glue. Each super glue can produce up to 3 effective drops of glue. So I can't do anything with these, so I need to... So I need to do that. Wait for the story to end. And so now he's down. Stop right there.
Hey, he's getting away!
Halt!
It's okay. Let him go.
But, Your Majesty!
Even if we catch up to him now, we won't be able to change his mind, much less quell the fear that many others like him are feeling. All it would do is turn him further against us.
Understood, Your Majesty. Also, this is the magic thread he was holding from the Oracle Pillars. Your Majesty, what should we...
Ah, please give that to the traveler over there. I believe they have some questions for the goddess.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I mean, I always have questions.
So, what do we do with this exactly?
See those
Don't ask
oracle
me.
pillars over there? Just use the magic thread to connect them together in a specific pattern, and the goddess of prophecy will answer your prayers.
Oh, sounds easy enough. Let's give it a try.
We're not gonna ask for the specific pattern, we're just gonna do it. The shape of the stars. You can hit the oracle pillar to reset the connection. We got a star.
It worked!
Why are we clapping? Statue of the Goddess of Prophecy.
To which course of fate do you seek answers, my child of Simulanka?
Let's start with how to leave this world. Nothing. Okay, how to defeat the dragon.
The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
Alrighty, Simulanka's future then. Metropole's crisis.
Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky.
It's nothing we haven't heard yet.
So, Miss Navia was right. The Goddess of Prophecy didn't tell us anything about the future.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just have to play it by ear.
If we want to push the celestial gear...
Then first, we have to restore the sky back to its original state by putting the stars back in their positions. Let me do a quick count. All right. Adding in the ones we picked up on the way here, I think that's all of them. Let's go hang these stars back up in the sky.
In the sky? How do we get up there?
Oh, I got us covered. We will, of course, be taking the Aerial Express.
Is that a flying train?
Hey, you already took a train that runs on water. Is a flying train really that much weirder?
I love Navia. She's just like...
runs on a track.
Come on, use some logic here, Paimon.
Don't worry about it. This train has been blessed by the Goddess of Prophecy. Its whole purpose is to protect the Metropole skies.
Yeah, obviously,
it took me a lot
Paimon.
of effort to find it, you know. I don't think anyone's used it in like 100 years.
100 years? Are you sure it's safe? Let's not forget that the Goddess of Prophecy's magic has been going haywire recently.
Well,
Paimon, you can fly.
it's not like we have any other options. Unless you want to do the honors, Paimon. Fancy flying up there on your own?
No, thank you. It's way too high up. Oh, wait, Milu. You've got a feel for how magic works here. Can you do your thing and sense if this train is the real deal?
I can try. Yes, I can sense traces of magic, but it's different from the kind I felt in the forest, so I don't know.
Okay, fine. Guess there's only one way to find out.
That's the spirit. I'll come with you. Miss Nilu, will you be joining us?
I think I'll stay behind. That way, if something does go wrong, you'll have someone on the ground to get you some help.
Understandable.
That makes sense. If the train does break down, you can make us a giant origami crane to come bail us out. Or if a crane's too difficult, a finch could work.
What do you have to say for yourself, Nilu?
A finch, huh? I think I know how to fold one of those.
But do you have the paper for it? Oh yeah, let me see. How many of them do I need for the outfit? 125, I guess. Number 20, alright, 65 right now. I guess I have to claim that and then I can claim that one. Okay. Oh. Oh no. That was just the wrong way entirely. I'm very silly. Okay. Let's go the right direction this time. Okay. Ride the aerial express. Stars for the positions. Oh, I can't get out of this one.
It really is flying!
I can't get up to
What
her.
an amazing feeling! I've never been on a flying train before.
It is very neat.
Neither have we!
You don't know my life, Paimon. Oh. Place.
That should do it. On to the next location.
Let's keep going. There are 2 here. Two more. Unless I missed one on our way.
So high up. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Look straight down.
Oh, hang in there, Paimon. The hard part's nearly over. After that, it's downhill all the way.
Don't say downhill all the way! That is the last thing Paimon wants to hear!
We did it.
We're finally done. Okay, let's get back down while this train is still working.
Alrighty, Paimon, you said it. It wouldn't let me jump off. I knew it wouldn't, but I still wanted it to.
Great job! It looked like it all went smoothly.
Yeah, and it was an absolute blast, too. You gotta ride with us next time, Miss Nilu.
Huh? I'm okay. Thanks for...
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
What do you think you're doing?
What's going on?
Your Majesty, there!
They're upset.
Stay back!
It's okay. Let them through.
They have angry eyes.
Your Majesty, could we please ask you not to turn the gear that connects up to the sky?
And why is that?
As you have seen, the goddess's gift is very important to us. It keeps us from harm and protects our very lives.
But you're about to not have
just aren't ready to lose that protection.
life. Sensible conservative
I
citizen.
see. I understand.
Huh? Your Majesty, do you mean...
I won't turn that gear. Not until you're ready.
What?
I've said before that the Metropole belongs to the people, and they should have the right to decide its future. But let me ask you this. How do you plan to solve the issues we are currently facing?
Well, we'll start by rescuing the people that have gotten stuck. And then we'll find a way to figure out the true cause of this crisis.
And have you made any headway on that? The true cause, I mean.
Unfortunately not.
Hey, you...
I'm sorry, my friend, but it's the truth.
You have friends and family that have been affected, don't you? That have gotten stuck?
Duh.
I understand your concerns. But if we let this drag on for much longer, the situation may well get worse. More and more people will be frozen by the goddess's magic.
Yes, but if we turn that gear now, all the tracks in this city will disappear.
I know this is a hard decision to make. But have you ever thought about why the goddess might have made things this way in the first place?
Huh?
Why do you think she might decide to take back her gift and stop revealing further prophecies about the future?
Are you saying she has abandoned us?
No. Quite the opposite, in fact.
What do you mean?
What do you
The
mean?
goddess dearly loves this world and all the people of Simulanka. And because she loves you so much, she wants you to be able to choose your own path. Every parent hopes their child will have a happy and carefree life. But if they're overprotective, then all they'll manage to do is keep their child trapped. If a mother bird lets her baby ride on her wings for too long, her child will never learn how to fly. Perhaps the goddess of prophecy has always known that one day she'll have to let go. Children can only become independent if they're allowed to form their own opinions, make their own decisions, and deal with the consequences on their own. Only then will they be able to continue their journey alone, even after their parents are gone.
But we've relied on the goddess's protection for so long. We don't know what it's like to go it alone. We don't know if we have what it takes.
Are you kidding me? I think you've proven yourselves more than capable of that.
What do you mean?
You made a call in a time of crisis, and you've come all this way to talk to me. Even the guards couldn't stop you. That must have taken a lot of courage.
But we only did it because we were scared.
Why you set out on the journey doesn't matter. What matters is that you've proven you can choose your own path.
My friend, I fear our king is right. It is time for us to face our fears.
But we...
We can't go on living like this. Living in fear. Look at what it's driven you to do. You threw away a star personally created by the goddess of prophecy herself. You once revered her more than any of us. And I think the king is right. She hasn't abandoned us. So, why don't we put our trust in her one more time?
I don't care anymore. Do what you want.
Aw, he laughed.
I'm sorry about my friend. That's just how he is. Always had a terrible temper. Please accept my apology for his impudent behavior.
Is it just me, or has he accepted the goddess's prophecy?
I think so. Not that you'll ever hear him admit it out loud. Your Majesty, please turn the gear that connects up to the sky.
So, you've made up your mind? About giving up the goddess's gift?
Yes, I've made up my mind. But maybe losing the gift isn't what this is about anymore. Because we've gained something too. You have given us courage.
Well said. I am proud of your decision. Now, gather around, everyone, and join me as we make the night sky of this wonderful city turn once more.
We are pushing it. Why is Paimon on the far outside? What is she gonna do? These people have no idea what the concept of leverage is. Also, we just talked to one person, and we're like, okay, yeah, no, it's fine now, we can do this.
So the stars hanging in the sky, they're music notes.
This entire metropole is a huge music box! That's incredible!
How do you feel?
A little scared and uncertain. But for some reason, I feel a lot more at ease. It's as if some kind of huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
Figured out any next steps?
To be honest, not really. But maybe I can start by having a heart-to-heart with that stubborn friend of mine.
You still have your angry eyes on.
If you don't know what to do, why don't you start by helping the people around you?
You mean the people who got stuck because of the goddess's magic?
I mean anyone and everyone who needs your help. By helping others, you'll eventually find your own path.
Trust me, I have experience in this.
What kind of experience, Your Majesty?
What kind of experience?
Yes, we'll need a formal organization with a catchy name before we go out and start helping people. Why don't we call it the Spina di Rosula?
Okay.
Spina di Rosula.
Ooh, or even the Spina di Rosula di Simulanka. Yeah, that's catchy.
Okay.
Wow,
Navia.
big expansion for the Spina. Moving into other worlds now.
Spina di Rosula. I like it. It's a great name. Let's do as Your Majesty suggests.
You still got the angry eyebrows on, though.
How about I appoint you as the head of the Spina in Simulanka? While I'm off fighting the dragon with the other heroes, it'll be your responsibility to work with the guards and take good care of the people in the metropole.
What? You're planning on fighting the dragon? But no, Your Majesty, you must reconsider.
He's right. Your Majesty, you can't.
How are you two on the same side all of a sudden?
Perhaps Your Majesty is unaware of this. The great dragon suddenly
Toitanium?
broke out from the Toitanium mines one day and tore the end of the world to pieces.
The end of the
After
world?
that, it spat out a strange fog that surrounded a whole island. No one knows what lies beyond the fog, and no one knows what has become of that poor island.
Before Your Majesty arrived, we dispatched many soldiers to fight the dragon, but none came back alive.
Yikes. Sounds worse than we thought.
Isn't that all the more reason for us to go? There could still be guards trapped there, waiting for someone to rescue them.
King Navia is right. We cannot simply stand by and watch as the people of this world suffer.
Very well. Though I have not served by your side for very long, Your Majesty. 2 days is enough for me to have learned that once your mind is set, any attempts to change it are futile.
You're a pretty good judge of character.
He probably didn't mean that as a compliment.
Since you're serious about this, I won't try and stop you. There's only one way to reach the end of the world, and that's by taking the Maritime Express.
Oh, right. So there's a line going there too?
Yes. It was originally built to serve the workers commuting to the Toitanium mines, but it has been abandoned since the dragon attack.
That'll do
I'll
it.
tell the conductor to wait for you at the platform by the side gate to the Metropole, first thing tomorrow morning. You're embarking on an extremely dangerous adventure. Please be careful, Your Majesty and friends.
Oh, thank you for your concern. While I'm gone, I leave the Metropole in your capable hands.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Just call me boss from now on. That's what everyone in the Spina calls me, and it's what I'm used to.
I thought your Majesty was growing on you, Navia.
So, the plan for tomorrow is journey across the ocean, make it to the end of the world, and defeat a dragon. Ooh, that's an adventure and a half. Do all storybook heroes have to work this hard?
At least we'll get to see some amazing scenery along the way, right? Besides, we'll have each other. It'll be a shared experience that we'll never forget.
Plus, we're pretty well equipped for a classic heroes versus dragon story. We got Miss Nilu as our magic caster, and I guess I'm the melee warrior who leads the charge?
Okay.
I can definitely see that. Anyway, those are tomorrow's
You have
problems.
I guess you don't have your umbrella, so you don't have a gun.
Is to eat a proper meal, because worst case scenario, if Paimon ends up getting eaten by a dragon, she wants to do it on a full stomach.
What? What are Paimon's voice lines here?
Doesn't sound like a great place for food options.
Well, the origami animals in the forest only drink magic tonic. What do the toy people here in Constellation Metropole eat?
Vegetable oil and sawdust, I think.
Paimon, what? Page 2 complete. And with that, I think that will be the end of my stream for today. So tune in, I guess, later this week to see me finish the quest. And hopefully this will all be uploaded to YouTube pretty soon. Although I guess if you're watching this on YouTube, it already happened. So, Yeah, thanks for watching. It's been a good time. See y'all later.